How relieved are you if you are an Indian fan? Calm down, everybody. Calm down. CPR has been given to India by Mohammad Shami. Those two quick wickets. Remember, one brings two. And that has somehow taken the sting of this New Zealand chase. That 181-run partnership between Williamson and Mitchell gave India more than a scare. It was getting very quiet at the Wankhede. Here we are, then 224 for 4 New Zealand. After 35, they were 87 for 1, I think, after 15.
They were actually very well on course. I think 38th over, they were 199, then last 20 overs to get 200 at Wankhede with 8 wickets in hand. The chase was on. They were chasing it. They were timing it really well. But I thought, as we all know, that Mohammad Shami comes in and took those 2 wickets and changed the momentum completely in India's favour right now.
Credit where it's due. Daryl Mitchell batted like an absolute rock star. Kane Williamson had a very iffy start, a couple of edgy strokes, top edge for 6, inside edge for 4. But he hung around, scored 69, was dropped as well at one point by Mohammad Shami. But what do you say about Daryl Mitchell? 103 not out of 90. He gave India a lot of things to worry about.
He is, and I mean, see, you have to get a set batsman out, especially when you're playing on a pitch like this, where someone like Daryl Mitchell has the ability to hit through the line, and we saw so many sixes hitting straight, and that's his area, and that's when he doesn't take that much of risk. He knows that he wasn't picking Kuldeep off his hand, so he wasn't trying to play a big shot out of him. He was playing those sweeps and reverse sweeps, and otherwise to Jadeja or even to Bumrah, he's played some unbelievable shots, and he likes India. He's already scored 100 against India in this World Cup. So yeah, I mean, India would really like Daryl Mitchell's wicket right now, and then you can say that could be really difficult for New Zealand.
Daryl Mitchell, is he Daredevil Mitchell? 5 sixes really took the attack to India and wasn't shying away from attacking India's premier bowlers. As Parthiv said, the sweeps came as well. Now let's take a look at India's bowling plan. But before we do that, did India in the field take the foot off the accelerator? You think they lost their focus for a while? I
don't think they lost their focus, but you say there is a pressure game, and obviously when you're playing a semi-final like this, and obviously you have to see that India has set a really high standard for themselves in the field. So yes, there was a drop catch. No one drops the catch intentionally. It can happen, but yeah, otherwise India's fielding, you can say that it's not been as good as what it was, but you got to give credit to New Zealand batters here. They've put Indian fielding under pressure, Indian team under pressure, and usually when you're under pressure, you tend to make those little mistakes. But thankfully, the drop catch didn't cost that much to India.
Surya Kumar Yadav perhaps has taken the catch of his life.
Yeah, he was under pressure, every time, though it was straight in his hands. But yeah, that catch actually, that's something that changed the momentum of the game, as I mentioned earlier. But yeah, you got to keep calm under this kind of situation. The 40,000 people, must shouting a lot when you know that there is an opportunity. But, he kept his calm and took it safely.
And then Tom Latham got an absolute peach, got out. One brought another one. New Zealand down 4. Mohammad Shami has 4 more overs left. Let's take a look at that bowling plan that India should look at. That's after 35. Now, Ravindra Jadeja is bowling his 10. That's the 36th. What does Rohit Sharma do? Bumrah has only 3 left.
So I think whatever Mohammad Siraj will have to come into action right now, and he'll have to bowl probably a couple of overs, and Shami also needs to bowl a couple of overs before the 40th over. But I think from what I see, I think he's going to bowl Jaddu his 10th over, and then Kuldeep Yadav will bowl those couple of overs and keep Jasprit Bumrah's last 3 overs for the slog, and that's how I think India is going to go about it. And if you look at the bowling card again, I think it's a very well calculated bowling card. When you look at Ravindra Jadeja and Kuldeep Yadav, if at all there is a bit of chance of dew setting in, their overs would be finished by then. So that is something India must have thought about it. And now then up to the seamers who have done really well for India in this World Cup.
Daryl Mitchell is getting some treatment. He is cramping now at this World Cup. Cramping at the Wankhede while you're chasing doesn't augur well for the defending team. But clearly New Zealand will want this man to stay there, because once he goes, yes, there are batters, but Mitchell is in the zone. Is it tougher for a new batter to come in and get going straight away?
Yeah, absolutely. That's something which we saw from Tom Latham as well. To get used to the light, get used to the pace of the pitch. Once you're set, you try and to whom you can hit and to whom you cannot. And that's something which New Zealand ideally would like. If at all New Zealand are entertaining thoughts of winning this game, they would want Daryl Mitchell stay not out. Otherwise, I don't see New Zealand winning this game.
Is there any more batting left? There's Mark Chapman and Mitchell Santner left. Well, for now though, Glenn Phillips has just come in. He's batting on 1 of 9. As Parthiv said, very difficult to get going. And so the only man that can win this game and take New Zealand to the finals is Daryl Mitchell. India will keep coming hard. Buoyed by those 2 wickets, India feeling a lot more relaxed, a lot more confident. It's going to be a crazy next 14 and a bit overs at the Wankhede. Will India make it through?
I think, don't worry, Indian fans. We don't have to worry. I think India will make it through. Though maybe by 30-40 runs, but yeah, India will definitely make it through.
You heard it here on Cricbuzz Comm Box. That's it for now from the Cricbuzz Comm Box studio. Make sure you join us on Cricbuzz Live at the end of this one. Bye for now.